और कोई हेल्पलाइन है या जहाँ पे बात हो पाए?
There were so many people that he was unable to control the queries of the customers.
Okay.
Anvit and Yasha continue to be with us. Anvit, a lot of people are stranded outside, that they're waiting there. They still have the option of leaving if it's not an emergency. But what about those people who are stranded inside? I mean, a lot of people have their luggages that have already been sent inside, and they've been waiting for hours together, unable to leave because they can't get their belongings anymore.
Yes, that is the issue, and I'll just like to show you the flight information board. See the flight of Indigos, how all of them are cancelled in this information board clearly shows. And we had some of the passengers who also said that their luggage had gone, but they could not board the flight because some flights were in transit, and multiple flights have been cancelled. Multiple follow-up flights also have been cancelled. That is the one reason why passengers are more in distress. You can see this. We are in the forecourt area of this departure terminal. You can see the how the passengers are sitting here in line. A short while ago, security forces had also come here because passengers had been raising anti-airline slogans because there is no communication at all from the airline. And in fact, the Deputy Commissioner of Police was also here along with a few personnel, and they were marching all this way down just because to maintain the law and order, because a lot of passengers who are outraged, who have been waiting here since early morning, let's say 6 a.m. or 7 a.m., they had been raising slogans and saying that because it is a complete state of chaos. And I would request one passenger to share experience with us. Sir, आपका लगेज का भी कुछ इशू था?
लगेज तो दिया ही नहीं, हमने कितनी बार बोला अंदर, हम आए 3 तारीख को आए हम, तो लगेज बोला तो लगेज तो दिया ही नहीं, बोला वो आ जाएगा आपका रिसीड्यूल हुआ है वहाँ आ जाएगा, और हमने वेट किया, हम लगेज लेके जाते, बोला कि अभी तो उधर वो टर्मिनल पे पहुँच गया है, अभी वहाँ हमारे पास आदमी नहीं है, हमारे पास वो कोई है ही नहीं करने के लिए, फिर हम कहाँ तक वहाँ वेट करता, फिर
कोई इंडिगो से कोई इन्फॉर्मेशन?
कोई इन्फॉर्मेशन है ही नहीं, कोई इन्फॉर्मेशन.
Poonam, exactly what the case study that you were talking about, they have no clue about their luggage, and IndiGo has not been communicating. The major problem here of all the passengers is that why IndiGo has had no staff deployed here. Previously, we were also at the airline ticketing counter, and counters are flooded with people, and people are reaching out to find out to have inquiries about their refund on their tickets, on their flights, but there are IndiGo is so short-staffed here in the counters that there's hardly any personnel to direct passengers as to what the next course of action of IndiGo would be. If we talk about Delhi airport, today itself more than close to 300 flights have been affected. More than 200 are cancelled. Rest of the flights, in fact, till midnight today, all the flights have been cancelled of IndiGo, and this has also had an impact of other aircraft, because see, IndiGo's aircraft are all lined up at the tarmac and at the side, which is also occupying space for other aircraft. So eventually the cascading effect will also affect the other airlines that are operating out of Delhi, even though the Delhi airport is a bigger airport. But just imagine the situation, a smaller airport where the space is limited. Hyderabad airport has had 92 cancellations, Bangalore 102, Mumbai 104. Even airports like Jaipur and Pune have had witnessed 34 and 32 cancellations. So problem is massive. A lot of passengers have said that there's no communication, and probably that is the main problem of passengers, that why is IndiGo not communicating as to what their next course of action would be, what would be the respite that will be brought down.
And that has just added insult to injury. I mean, all of those people who've been waiting there for answers have gotten none so far. The ground staff seems to be completely clueless as to what the situation is, what the next steps are going to be like, and that's another big problem that IndiGo is facing, and that they will have to come and be answerable for. Do stay on with us, because we have some more information that's now trickling in as well. The Ministry of Civil Aviation has issued a new direction for airport directors. This is on better passenger handling. We are given to understand that this new diktat has come to the fore after these kind of videos that went viral over the last few days of passengers that were stranded across airports in the country. All of these videos, remember, have been going viral on social media. There have been protests against this poor management by IndiGo, against all airlines. There were kind of slogans that were raised at different airports across the country as well, which is why this new directive has now come in from the Ministry of Civil Aviation. And Anvit continues to be with us, getting us more details. Anvit, what is it that the ministry has asked these airport directors to do now?
See, Poonam, since yesterday, many visuals are coming out and social media is flooded with passengers who have been stranded, and they've been raising slogans against airlines. They've been demanding some accountability, and they've been demanding answers to what's happening. We saw just on the very first day, 3 days ago from now, a flight from Delhi to Rajkot was delayed by more than 6 hours, and then it was cancelled. It was right outside the Terminal 1D where we are standing right now that the group of passengers had raised slogans. And a short while ago, even today, you see here the Deputy Commissioner of Police is taking a meeting. It is all because a big group of passengers were raising slogans against the airline, and now Ministry has stepped in and they have directed airport directors. Every airport has a director to manage the operations, and they have directed all the airport directors to make sure that and this has happened after the visuals of stranded passengers have flooded social media, and their protest videos have gone viral, and they have been directed to continuously monitor the situation, and also the airport operations, IndiGo's operations at their particular airport, their respective airports. All stranded passengers, it has been said that must be extended all required support. Short while ago when we spoke with the passenger, they said that there's hardly any support, be it refreshment, be it accommodation, or be it any communication from the airline. Also, Ministry has said that special emphasis should be given on passenger handling arrangements and timely communication during delays and cancellation, which is the need of the hour. And that is the reason why MOCA has ensured that proper coordination should be there between not just the ATC and airlines, but also between the ground handling agencies, which are directly dealing with the passengers, just to bring some respite to the passengers who have been waiting for hours for any single update on their flight.
We do hope that the situation changes and changes for the better sooner than later. We do hope that IndiGo does get its act together so that we do not see this kind of despair and despondence that we've seen across airports across the country, especially as we head into vacation season, so to say, where the traffic is only going to get higher at every single one of these airports. Anvit and Yasha, for the moment, thank you so much for getting us the latest on that front. Let's listen into some more reactions that have poured in.
Must be seeing the mess of IndiGo. What would you want to say about that? Is it a case of monopoly?
No, I think it's, you can't talk about monopoly because anybody, so you can start an airline tomorrow. Anyone can start an airline if they have the money. The problem is that they have been given time. The DGCA didn't suddenly spring this upon them overnight. They gave, I believe, 2 years warning to the airlines that this is going to be the new system that will be followed. Now, when you have 2 years time to prepare and you don't prepare, whose fault is it?
Were you planning to go to Thiruvananthapuram?
I am going to Thiruvananthapuram on Air India.
It is a matter of serious concern. Passengers are affected. Hundreds of flights have gotten cancelled. Even yesterday, the Minister of Civil Aviation has held detailed meetings with the IndiGo leadership. We are very confident that there will be a resolution to this impasse. My request, not only as a user of airline services, but as a common citizen, is for the authorities as well as the senior leadership of IndiGo to immediately address the concerns of the passengers and make sure that the passengers are taken care of and their interests does not suffer.
3 दिनों से लगातार ये समस्या चल रही है। 500 से ज्यादा फ्लाइट्स कैंसिल हुई हैं या बहुत देर तक डिले हुई। हवाई यात्रा क्यों करता है कोई आम नागरिक? कम समय में पहुंचना चाहता है। अगर डिले हो गया तो उसका तो मतलब ही नहीं रहा। फिर मीटिंग फिक्स होती है उसकी डेस्टिनेशन पर, कुछ कार्य करना होता है, वो भी सफर करता है। तो मैंने आज ये मुद्दा उठाया, सदन में ये भी कहा कि सैटरडे संडे चूंकि नहीं होती है बैठकें सदन की, इसलिए ज्यादातर सांसद क्षेत्रों में जाते हैं, विकास की बातें करते हैं, काम करते हैं। शादी का सीजन चल रहा है, लोग शादियों में जाना चाहते हैं, पर इंडिगो की जिस तरीके से फ्लाइट निरस्त हो रही है उससे उनको सीधा प्रभाव पड़ रहा है। हाँ, पर एक चीज जरूर मैं कह दूं, ये गलत नीति मोदी सरकार की है जो मोनोपोली हर जगह ला रही है।
Did you have to shelve your plans, and do you think it's all about monopoly or mismanagement?
Actually, my own family was very poorly affected. They were coming to Delhi to celebrate my birthday with me yesterday, and my wife, my daughter, my extended family had to cancel their flights because there was complete chaos at the airport. Even if you were able to switch to another airline,